Hello, true believers. I know it's been a while since I've done a brain dead video, and he's always on my radar. He's definitely in my to-do list. He's always on the list. And something came up in one of my news feeds, and it's something about the Bureau of Immigration, Republic of the Philippines. I so I think there's some bloggers out there that was posting this. It was kind of circulating around, and I I looked at it and I checked it out and I said, "There's some interesting information in here. We should take a look at." And it's over here. It says July 12, 2021. So it just released yesterday. So it's pretty fresh off the presses. This is from, if you can check it out yourself, it's on the Bureau of Immigration, Republic of the Philippines. The information is all there. It's on their official Facebook page. And it says here, let's take a look at it. The Bureau of Immigration warns foreign vloggers not to overstep boundaries. Okay, that's pretty clear. So, Manila, Philippines, the Bureau of Immigration warned foreign bloggers in the country not to engage in any activity violating conditions of their stay. Bureau of Immigration Commissioner Jaime Morante stated that he issued the reminder after noticing numerous foreign bloggers posting videos in the Philippines. According to Morente, while blogging in itself is not prohibited, engaging in endorsements or using their platforms to sell products could be considered a violation of the conditions of their stay. Interesting. Let's continue. Online videos of these influencers bring entertainment to many, which could be a source of much needed relief from the stress brought out by the pandemic. Said vloggers promoting the beautiful places and their gardens even help revive their boost in tourism, he said. However, blogging should not be used as a means to sell products, accepting local endorsements, selling products, and engaging in other activities for profit while holding a temporary visitor's visa is considered a deportable offense. So anything used where you're using vlogging to sell products is considered a deportable offense, he warned. So that's the law. Vloggers should not overstep their boundaries and perform actions only written within the activities allowed in their visas. So if found guilty, violators can face deportation and blacklisting in the Philippines, he added. So it could be recalled in February, a social media influencer was charged by the Bureau of Immigration for performing in gainful activity without necessary permit or visa, allegedly. Okay, so this is interesting news. I mean, this is kind of always people who are coming here. You're just these foreigners. You're just coming here to the Philippines. You're just a visitor. Versus me, okay, let's just take me for example. I'm a natural born citizen. I was actually born here. I have a birth certificate that says I was born in Tondo, Manila back in the 70s. Okay, and this is Tondo, Manila when it was like actually Tondo, Manila when it was Smoky Mountain before it got developed. I haven't been there since I came back. But like I said, my first 10 years here was living here in the Philippines. I mean, 10 years, your first 10 years, you pretty much develop your character, you pretty much develop your culture. I mean, everything about your personality and your culture is developed in the first 10 years. My only problem was, not a problem, but for me, my accent is an American accent because when I was going through puberty, whatever language you're speaking during your time of puberty is what I've noticed is whatever your accent you're stuck with. So when I came to America when I was like 10, 11 years old, I went through puberty over there. I was speaking pretty much English. So I'm pretty stuck with the accent. So if you come here young enough, you'll be stuck with a village. So it doesn't matter how long you've been in a country. There's plenty of Filipinos that have been there longer than the Filipinos in America, 10, 20, 30 years. They can't get rid of their accent. Hell, I've been here, what, since 2008, 2007. Right, I've been here over 10 years. I still can't get rid of my accent. So it's a source of much ridicule and a source of much other problems, like I said, because over here in this culture, if there's a lot of people over here, if you speak English to them or you try to speak Tagalog to them, and they think you're insulting them or causing them to lose face. So I run into a few problems with that in that situation where people think I was when I respond in English, or I respond in a Tagalog accent in English. It sounds like I make they think I'm making fun of it. Anyway, the point back here is that anyone who is selling products using YouTube here in the Philippines is doing it's not within their temporary visa. These foreigner bloggers are just visitors over here. They're not supposed to be living here, especially to make money or to have this lavish lifestyle based on their money making here in the Philippines. Now, take me for example. Everybody knows all my money, all my properties, everything that I bought, I made before I came here to the Philippines. Everybody knows I bought my land, I built my house, I bought my investment properties. This is way before I even came here to the Philippines. So you can't say that everything that I have that it came from the Philippines. No, I did all that before I came here to the Philippines. Now you got people that are for these foreigner bloggers, all of a sudden they've got this lifestyle where they're living in a nice house. Before they were living in a crappy house, now they're living in a nicer house. Or before they were just using a before they were just driving a jalopy, now they're driving a nice SUV. There's a lifestyle discrepancy. Like I said, for me, for example, two things with me. One, I'm a natural born citizen, so I can blog. Number two, everything money that I made before I got here. And number three, everybody knows I got no money. I'm not making any money from YouTube. If anything, I probably lost money instead of making money. But that's me. I'm one of those people that I just fail and fail. Whatever the hell it is that I do, I just kind of fail. But that's life. It's not fair. But there are people that are making money, making a lot of money, just do their certain lifestyle check. Now let's take for example, I said, isn't there somebody selling a bachelor course? So let's take a look. Let's take a look at our old friend Brain Dead. So let's reiterate over here what it says here. However, blogging should not be used as a means to sell products. That's a violation of their temporary visa. You're just a temporary person over here. So let's take a look at who is doing that. Oh, well, let's check it out. Brain Dead. So let's go to Brain Dead's channel and let's go to the first month over here. I mean, his latest video. Let's look at this his information page, and look, he has an ebook. He is selling a bachelor course about the Philippines. And not only that, let's continue here. What else is he selling on his YouTube page over here? So here's My Philippine Dreams. He's got almost 50,000 subscribers. Everybody knows I got no subscribers. Even though I'm not doing anything illegal, obviously all my channels are getting shut down. I can just have it simple. It's just like I'm vlogging. And everybody knows what has happened to my channels in the last 13 years. So let's go over here to this guy, to Brain Dead over here. He's got, look at this. He's got his ebook. He's selling this bachelor course, which is kind of self-defeating because he's not a bachelor anymore, because there's no solution for the peacock trap. So Brain Dead got peacock. I mean, he's over here just to basically womanize and just take advantage and milk the cow for free, which was he was doing with his other live-in that was with the messed up teeth that he kicked out because she got old. I mean, all women get old. I mean, but this new one that he was milking for free was a bit smarter than the other one. Or I don't know, he could probably make arguments. I mean, do you really want to trap Brain Dead, peacock him? I mean, is he the type of foreigner you really want to trap? The answer for the messed up teeth old maid was absolutely no. But for this one, I don't know if you can make arguments. This other one that trapped him with a baby. So, and from understand what he told me is they have a girl now. Of course, there's an old shiny saying, having a girl is like watering somebody else's lawn. So, I mean, you could probably call that as karma. I mean, it's like having a girl. You could probably, the Chinese will probably say it's like being punished. So there's karma for you. And so the things that, whatever, what comes around goes around. What Brain Dead is doing, so, it might happen to his girl also. She's going to grow up also. She's not going to be a baby forever, but he's probably not going to be around for that because he's probably going to die of cancer from his chain smoking. And everybody goes, oh, Bebot only, you're so mean. You're such a terrible person. You want to separate their family because of because you want him to get lung cancer. It's like he's going to get lung cancer no matter what I say or what I want. I mean, this is what he did. It says on the box every time he smokes, it's like, causes lung cancer. Smoking causes lung cancer. Oh, who cares? I'm just going to keep smoking. So it's his smoking. It's like smoking doesn't cause cancer. People smoking causes cancer. So people cause cancer, not smoking. I mean, you don't have to smoke. But for Brain Dead, I understand you can make the argument it's an addiction. So let's go. So he's got a website, he's got a Facebook, and look, he's also selling other equipment. So you want a GoPro Hero, here it is. I'm sure he's going to get a cut of that. If you want another camera, a Nikon DSLR, I'm sure he's going to get a cut of that. He's not going to be promoting this on his website or on his YouTube channel unless he's getting a percentage of it. And you want a Canon PowerShot. So it's all there. So this channel is an attempt, blah, blah, blah. And what the hell is this? And if you want cheese, if you want Philippines, our gear, he's even selling clothes? What the hell? So at his website, he's selling clothes. Let's check this out. So he's even got gear. So this is the first time I'm checking on it. There we go. What? Oh, so it's his photography equipment. And look, he's got all this advertising. So there you go. Cameras and editing software. Oh, here we go. An expat's guide to the Philippines. So there's his ebook. There's his bachelor course for $11 right there. Now, the Bureau of Immigration just said that you're on a temporary visa. And somebody's probably in the comments going, oh, he's not just temporary anymore. He's married now. Even then, before he was married, this was back in 2000. I don't know how long he's been vlogging. He was doing it even before he was married. He was selling his bachelor course and promoting products on his YouTube channel. So if I were the Bureau of Immigration, I would check into this. I mean, also, check into his lifestyle check, because I understand he's living in a big house now. Before he was living in a shack, and now he's got this big SUV now. Somebody confirm in the comments or provide a link for his lifestyle check that he's got this big SUV now. So let me know. I'm too lazy to look it up right now. I just looked at his first video and to check if he's actually if he's actually violating any of these laws that you shouldn't be promoting. However, you should not be used as a means to sell products. Products meaning an ebook, your cameras, things like that. So he's actually breaking the law with his ebook. He's actually breaking the law by promoting those products. And he was doing this way before, even after he got pikot, after he got trapped in a marriage. So he's gonna be, like I said, so he's gonna have lung cancer from his smoking, just like I think the Toothless Hick. Speaking of Toothless Hick, they'll probably do an update on it. I was talking to Jim Bob earlier, and we both kind of discussed what the heck was happening to him. He's kind of like in my radar somewhere. He disappeared, just like Kristen, the streetwalker in Cebu. And because probably problems, financial problems, legal problems. I mean, it all comes around. I mean, I got hit with a big, huge legal problem. So that's the biggest problem here in the Philippines. And that's why you have to go into hiding. I think my theory, if you ask me what happened to the Toothless Hick, I understand he was sick And I understand that he doesn't have any money. So over here in the Philippines, if he got sick and he goes to the hospital and because of COVID, he can't leave the hospital until there's some kind of somebody can do a promissory note or a guarantee that he's going to pay. Other than that, you can't leave the hospital here in the Philippines. That's from my understanding. Now, I never had that experience. I've had plenty of other experiences, but I've never had an experience where I couldn't pay the hospital bill. I mean, the boss, what is it, like 4 or 5 years ago, had an appendectomy, and our friends, especially David S., he contributed a large amount of donation towards it, and I used that contribution, sorry, not donation, contribution to pay off the boss's appendectomy because it's you have to pay cash over here in the Philippines. So I think it was about 100 or 150,000 pesos, $3,000, and she stayed in the hospital for like 3 or 4 days. So it was a life and death situation. I mean, anybody can have an appendectomy. I mean, anybody can have appendicitis. Even David S. said when he was young he had uh, the same problem when he was little. But for a long time, I remember I was vlogging, I was streaming actually at the time. It didn't present itself as a classic. I mean, it was a classic appendicitis. It was kind of a slow progressive. It started in one area and then moved to another area, and she was still walking around fine. She was still, I mean, it wasn't a classic symptoms of appendicitis until the ultrasound and some blood tests kind of confirmed it. I mean, I was always suspecting it. She went to go see a doctor, but the doctor didn't. And I said, okay, well, that's what the doctor said. But I always that was always in the back of my mind. I always when I was streaming, and we're like, it could be appendicitis, but it's not until it became just getting worse and worse. But anyway, back to what I was saying. He's probably stuck in the hospital somewhere, or he owes money and is hiding and has no place to go if that's the case. So probably financial problems or legal problems. I mean, I'm using myself as an example. I had plenty of legal problems. That's why I couldn't vlog. But back to what we were saying over here with Brain Dead over here. So it's pretty clear what the policy is, the Bureau of Immigration, and Brain Dead is definitely violating it with his website, with his YouTube channel, and with his website over here. That you're not supposed to be making money off the Philippines over here. That's not part of your temporary. It's not part of the within your temporary visa, and also to support your lifestyle, to get your SUV, to get your you're living in a bigger house, obviously, because he's got kids now. So you're not supposed to be doing that. If anything, you're not supposed to be exploiting the Philippines to promote your channel, to be making money, to be selling products. Okay. So what's gonna happen? I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm just pointing this out. That he's breaking the law, just like he broke the law by making a video about me. Of course, obviously, he should know better because he wrote a book, but he doesn't know it. But obviously, that's not enough. Like I said, Brain Dead, you're not 12 years old anymore. There's no more this live and learn. Okay, then maybe you should maybe being deported or going to jail as part of your living and learning. Just like me. But anyway, that's the update. So if you want to check it out for yourself, you can go to the Bureau of Immigration. It's their latest post, July 12, 2021, saying these vloggers, these influencers like Brain Dead are not supposed to be selling products or making some kind of commerce or website selling products because it's not in their terms of their temporary visa, because you are just a visitor over here, and you should not only should be selling products, you shouldn't be attacking natural born citizens like me also. But anyway, that is the update when it comes to the Bureau of Immigration. So if somebody wants to report it anonymously, go knock yourself out. I'm just pointing it out. I'm just making my commentary on it that that he is breaking the law by having or selling these products or promoting these products on his YouTube channel, just like it said in the Bureau of Immigration. But anyway, let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what you think. Is he breaking the law? Does he deserve to be deported? Does he deserve to be blacklisted? Does he deserve to go to jail for attacking a natural born citizen like me? Let me know in the comments. If you want to provide links on his lifestyle, his SUV, his house, and all of it, I'm sure he's making money from these products over here that he's selling, and he's brought. I mean, what is the spirit over here? You're a you're a foreigner. You're a visitor. You're not supposed to be making money off of the Philippines. If anything, what they want you to do, Bureau of Immigration, you can make your money somewhere else and spend it somewhere else. I mean, it's just like in America. They don't want people coming in there to the country making a lot of money if you're not a permanent resident there or a natural citizen over there. So if you're just a visitor over there, they don't want you making money over there. Same thing over here. But obviously, for some reason, Brain Dead thinks he's above that. Let me know in the comments if you agree, disagree. I'll see you guys in the next video. This is Bebs Only. Thanks for watching.